Hey, what is going on? Dope Comics in the house. I am Dope, your idiot leader, and this is Dope Comics on my YouTube channel. Today, we're talking about this Incredible Hulk #1, one-shot, blood hunt. I try to support all the local, I try to support all the blood hunt titles. I try to support them because they're horror, and I try to buy up all the horror I can find. And, I had to get this one because it's Hulk. And it ties into the rest of the Hulk series. Kinda. Not really. But on the way to Vegas, he runs through the desert. And that's what this is all about. This one's got Danny Earls on it again. I'm not too happy about that. But, it's got Danny Earls on it. It's got Philip Kennedy Johnson on it. It's got all the normal people on it. It's not as good as... I've been reading this, Midnight Suns, and of course I had to pick it up because it's got Ghost Rider on it. And it's got Blade, two of my favorite people. Blade's top 10, but I really like Ghost Rider. He's second after Hulk. The artwork in this is great. This is a really good artwork, really good storytelling. I really like the Midnight Suns one. It's good. It's not great. It's entertaining. It's got a bunch of cool artwork though, and a cool story. So I'm really liking the Midnight Suns Blood Hunt. I also picked up Werewolf by Night Blood Hunt. I haven't read this yet, but the artwork in it looks pretty good. I don't know much about it, but we'll find out about this later. But before I could get home with my new comics, I had to stop and read this. The cover looks amazing. I can tell it ain't Danny Earls. But anyway, the cover looks amazing. I was excited to get my Hulk fix on and read this. And I have to admit, from the very beginning, I thought Danny Earls did a better job with the artwork. The colors look right. The artwork looks right. You still got the same storytelling on here. From the very beginning of this book, it's two old amigos just sitting out in the desert talking, as you can see there. And out of nowhere, this kid comes running full speed, and he's covered in blood. And they're like, "What's up, amigo? Where are you bleeding from?" And one of the other guys look at him and say, "Well, you know what? I don't think he's bleeding. I think he's just covering somebody else's blood." And he says his family is under the ground. So nobody knows what that means. That was 50 years ago. Fast forward, and here comes our boy Bruce Banner walking through the desert. He's got Charlie's backpack, got the old Captain America backpack, and he's walking through the desert, the same place where this happened 50 years ago. And he walks into this little town, as you can tell. The artwork's pretty good. He walks into this bar, and he thinks he's all alone, and he's talking to the statue of Charlie. And in the shadows is this grown man, old amigo, 50 years later, from when he was covered in blood as a kid. And he starts telling a story about how the ground came alive and ate his parents and all this crap. And if I was Bruce, I think I would just get up and leave. But he's like, "I'm sorry about your parents getting ate alive by the ground opening up and vampires coming out of it." And as you can see, the bad guys don't look that good coming out of the ground when they were telling the story. Danny Earls' artwork has got better. I give him kudos. Maybe he had more time. I don't know, but the artwork looks pretty good for Danny Earls in here. And then Bruce asks, is like, "Yo, are these people coming here now? Is the ground open up? Are they going to get me?" And basically he says, "Well, pal, they're already here. It was a sabotage. Got these demons coming out of the ground. They got our guy, Bruce Banner. They're going to eat him, eat his bones. They're going to eat him up." And I've got to give credit. I thought Danny Earls' Hulk transformation is the best he's ever done, which still is not Nick Klein, but who is Nick Klein? Nobody can do Nick Klein, but Nick Klein can do some of the best Hulk artwork there is. But, you know, I give kudos where kudos is. This is the best Danny Earls he's done. This story ends with Hulk just beating the shit out of these guys, and it's over with. Splat. He just throws them around and beats the shit out of them. This is what I'd call, as the kids say, sus. This was a very sus and very mid, as the kids say. I'm giving it 5 tacos. Barely entertaining. Barely a story at all. This is what I call hashtag cash grab. Like I said, I like the Midnight Suns. I don't know yet about the Werewolf by Night. I'm trying to support this stuff because it's horror. And it's my favorite people. It's Hulk and Ghost Rider. But this one right here was nothing more than a cash grab. It was very, very, very basic. It's a story like you can make up and tell your kids about before they went to bed. It was like made up on the fly. Very generic. Philip Kennedy Johnson, not his best work by any means. I don't know what this was. Best thing about it is the cover. Transformation was better. Danny Earls gave his all. He gave his all. And maybe he watched the show and saw me making fun of him. I doubt it, because only about 12 people seen the show. Anyway, that is your Hulk review. I'm giving it 5 tacos. It is very hashtag mid. Hashtag money grab. Marvel should be ashamed of this one. This one was not that good. So until the next time, read your comics and hope they're better than this one.